What's up? Welcome back to my channel. By the title, you already know what's about to go down. I'm going to show you guys how to cut some bangs with extensions. And I wanted to make this video because I had an experience of cutting my bangs before and I loved my bangs. I thought they looked so good, but they do get annoying, and then growing them out is the worst part. Like, that's the only reason I regret cutting my bangs, because the growing process of your hair growing back was just so annoying. This is my kind of hairstyle now, you know, like long hair, parted in the middle. So that's why I got these extensions, because I wanted to do some bangs, you know, because sometimes I want to switch it up. Sometimes I want to have bangs, and then if I don't want to have bangs, I can just take them off. So that's why I wanted to do this video, because if you're like me that was just like, fuck it, I want a change, I'm just gonna cut my bangs. Because that's literally what happened. I was just in my room, bored as fuck. I was just looking in the mirror and I was like, what can I do to myself? Like, I want to do something different. And then I was just like, fuck it, I'm cutting my bangs. That's why I wanted to do this video. So if you guys are like, I want to do something different, I want bangs, or I want bangs but I don't know how they're gonna look, get yourself some extensions and cut some bangs. So I got these from Amazon. I just got some super cheap ones because we were just gonna cut some bangs, you know, and extensions are pretty expensive. Like, if you want good ones, you know, they're more like 100 plus, and I didn't want to spend that much to just cut them up and do bangs. So I just went on Amazon and got some of these, and I will link it down below, like the exact ones I got. So you guys, like, if you guys want to do this, you guys can go get them and get these. I forgot how much they were. I think they were like 20 something, so they were pretty cheap. Today we are drinking this RumChata. I tried this the other day because I just went to the store. I wanted something to drink, but I didn't want wine. You know how I always drink wine because that's what I have. But I wanted something else, so I went to the store and I was just like looking around, and I was like even Googling shit. Like, I would look up drinks and like see the reviews. There were some that I wanted to try, but I was like, is it gonna be good? So I just like looked up some reviews, but I got this one because it just sounded good, like RumChata, horchata with rum, and it's literally looks like horchata, and it's really good. It's just like super good to just sip like by itself. But this type of drink I would just drink if I was just chilling like at a barbecue or like at the lake. If I really wanted to get drunk, I would take some shots, because this would not do it for me. Like, if I'm trying to have a good time and be drunk quick, you know, shots are the way to go. Enough talking, let's just get right into the bangs. So things you're gonna need, of course, are the extensions and just a comb and some shears. Or you can just use regular scissors. These are some shears. I've had these since I was like in beauty college. And I think this is, it might be like a little lighter than my hair. So we'll see how that's gonna look. So it comes with 4. There's one with 1 clip, and then this one has the 4 clips, 3 and then 2. So let me see. I was gonna use the 3, but maybe the 2 will work. Okay, I'm gonna try the 2, and this is definitely way lighter than my hair, but it's all good because I can dye them just a little darker to make it closer to my hair color. So first I'm gonna grab my comb, and then I'm just gonna part my hair where I want the bang to start. So you don't want it to go like super far back, but you don't want it like right on your hairline. Yeah, I think that's fine. So then right where my finger is where I would make una partidura. And as you can see, it's right where my ear starts, right in the front. So then we can put their hair back, their hair, and then just do the same line the other side. And luego you can just grab una liga or a clip and just put the rest of this hair back. So once we have that, we're gonna go ahead and place the extension. So once your extension is on, you're just gonna grab a little piece from the front, from the center, just like this. Make sure your hair is not in there with that extension. So we don't want to cut our own hair. Just comb out your extension if they're tangly. Like if they're brand new, they should be good, but if they're just extensions you have that you don't like use, then like just brush it out and make it smooth. Oh shit, let me bring my trash. And when I cut the bang, I don't cut super short right away. So we're gonna start off just by cutting like right like above your lip, just below your nose. I know it's like, but we'll fix that. We'll straighten it and style the bangs once we're done. So once you've done that, then I will go just a little bit shorter. I will do just right below my eye right here. So I'll just cut. So once you cut that middle part, then we're gonna grab another little section. And again, just make sure you're grabbing the extension, not your actual hair. So when I part it, I do grab like my natural hair, but then I will take it out and just pull out the extension so we can put all that hair back. There we go. I needed it to be a little higher. I was hella struggling. Now brush it out and catch it in your fingers. Keep it like this and just bring it straight down. And then right where this ends is where we're gonna cut over here. So just follow that, just cut that. I don't know, they look funny right now. They look hella weird, but we'll fix that. And if you do get extensions, make sure they're human hair, because if it's synthetic hair, you won't be able to style it, like straighten it or curl it. So make sure it's human hair. So now after that, we'll grab our last piece, and then we're gonna do the same thing, just brush it out. And then this time, instead of holding our fingers straight, we're gonna kind of give it a little angle like this. We're gonna angle our fingers like in a diagonal, and then we're gonna be cutting down. Cut, 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 cut. And as you're cutting, slide your fingers down. We want it to go from short and then curve into our natural hair. Because then if it's just straight, it's gonna look weird. It's not gonna blend to the natural hair. So make sure when you're cutting that end part, you're going at an angle, like you're cutting like this. So now we're just gonna do the same thing to the other side. And if you measure them and one is longer than the other and you're gonna cut, just make sure when you're cutting the end to cut that diagonal, that angle. Keep cutting at that angle just so it blends in. And that's as simple as it is, guys. That's how easy it is to cut your bangs. And if you're too scared to do it on your own hair, this is why the extensions exist. So you can do things like this. So once you're done cutting, you can straighten and style the bangs, which is the best part because it just makes the bangs look super good. Number one rule, make sure you don't cut your own hair. Porque miren, I cut my own hair on accident. So seriously, be careful with that. Like when the extension is on, just like they're clipped on, so you can literally just lift it and just grab what the extension is. But I don't know what the fuck happened. Luckily it's not that noticeable. Like once I have my hair down, you can't tell. What the fuck, I'm just gonna be thinking about that now. Like I'm gonna feel so insecure, like even if you can't tell, I'm gonna be like, fuck. So I have layers, like this is the first layer and then it just gets longer and longer from there. But if your hair is just like a blunt cut, just straight down, and you want to do the bangs, when you put the bangs, still cut this middle piece because you want like the center to be straight, but then the edges you want them to kind of go in a diagonal so they blend into your natural hair. If you have the blunt cut, I wouldn't do the edges this short. I would do them way longer. Like this can be a layer that can start this short, but then like if like say there's more hair over here, just make sure this is longer than this, and it just keeps getting longer and longer, just so it blends nicely into your hair and they don't look fake, you know what I mean? The straightener is ready to go. We can clip our copete back on, and at this point you don't need to worry about sectioning your hair because we're just gonna style it and straighten it, so it doesn't really matter. When I straighten it, I curve it in on the bottom. So then we're just gonna grab the next piece and curve it in at the end, and then this very last piece I kind of like curl Well, because my hair is already curled, you know. The ends, you just want them to go outward into the hair. So once we style the hair, it's time to like put them on, you know, like if you were to go out. This is how I would put them on. And of course, if you're gonna do bangs, part your hair in the middle. I mean, if you want like straight cut bangs, part it in the middle. That's the only way it's gonna look good. From the middle part, I'm gonna do a diagonal partidura section like that. And then I start the diagonal where I want the bang to go. So the reason I do that is just so your hair can go over the extension just a little bit. Like obviously it is still gonna be noticeable right there, but at least they won't see like the end of it. And it might look weird because this is like, I don't know if it looks that bad on camera, but in person like you can definitely tell that these are not my bangs, because just the color is just, the hair is so much lighter. And if your bangs don't look even, what you can do, you can grab your bangs, grab it again in your fingers like this, pretty high up though, and then just cut straight up, and this will give them texture. Just be careful, don't cut yourself, but just hold it like this and just cut up, straight up. You don't have to wear these out, you know, because it does show the extension part up here. You can always like put a bandana or something, or a headband. I needed to bring el aire porque it's so hot. But I'm honestly a fuck with these bangs, like holy shit. So that's how I cut my bangs, so quick, so easy. I just love doing it. It's fun just like switching up your look, doing something different, something you're not used to, you're not bold enough to do, you know? Because I'm a bold bitch. I was just like, fuck it, when I cut my real hair. But then after I was like, nah, never doing that again. I'm just gonna get some extensions, do some bangs, or make some bangs, and just the days I feel like, you know, I want bangs, I can just clip them on. And then the other days where I'm like, I don't want bangs, I want my natural hair. But let me tell you one thing, bangs do get annoying as fuck. That's another reason I would never cut my bangs again, just because they're so annoying. Like I'm already so annoyed by like the hair in my face. Like my forehead need a little air. So that's my little tutorial on how I cut my own bangs, or how I cut bangs with extensions. So if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Salud.
Nadie me conoce, alguno de estos días voy a escapar para jugar en todo por un sueño.
Todo en la vida es a perder o ganar. Hay que apostar sin miedo. Me importa mucho lo que digan de mí. Cierro